Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. And in the first game of a back-to-back, is managing minutes a priority for the coaching staff, Doris?
I think, Brian, for coaches, you're just reacting in real time to how the game unfolds. Minutes are always a concern when it's a back-to-back situation, but let's say we get down the stretch and this is a possession ball game. Usually you're going to choose, I'm going to put my best players on the floor and try to win the game right in front of me.
And now Dallas' starting group. Davis out there with Najee Marshall. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Hardaway in at the shooting guard position. Irving looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. The mood around the team right now on cloud 9, looking for their 13th win in a row.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
To the paint. And it's Gafford missing. Fires from deep. Podziemski's shot is good.
Oh, MP getting the basketball exactly where it needs to go when it needs to be there.
The Mavericks have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Kuminga against Davis. Here's Irving. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Wow, they finally get it to go down on their 4th try.
Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
BA, this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
Inside, here's Marshall, and he jams it home with authority.
The reverse slam? That was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Davis, the pass to Marshall. Hardaway from outside. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Oh, that's money in the bank. Hardaway, terrific off the catch.
To the inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Mavericks was tremendous. He finished with 30 points and knocked down his share of three-pointers. That was a factor, too. His relentless approach has just worn teams out lately. He is winning the battle of wills. Brian?
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is
Now here's MP. They've got Jonathan Kuminga. MP is out there with Bones Highland. Then it's Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Diabate in at center. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Back to MP. 6 to shoot. MP getting it done inside.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Mavericks trail by 11. Outside Irving. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, BA, this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
A nice shot by MP.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Irving against MP. Pass to Christie from behind the arc. Diabate grabs the board.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Here's MP. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Good on the bucket. MP's got 6 points in the quarter. Mavericks trail by 13. Irving for three. He can't hit that time. The Warriors have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Back to MP. Poked loose. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Pajemski's checked in for the Warriors. Gafford, he's checked in for Dallas. Hardaway comes in for Hardy. MP, that one's good.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Down by 15. Last time they met was in Dallas.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Washington outside. Pass to Hardaway. They need this. It's rebounded by Golden State. After this one, they're off to Phoenix to take on the Suns. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. And here's Highland. MP scanning the floor. Back to Highland. Just 5 on the clock. MP, a screen on Hardaway. Here's MP. Gafford grabs the miss.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's MP. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And some changes here for the Warriors. Jackson Davis comes in for Kuminga, and it's Stephen Curry in for Highland. The Mavericks making a switch here. Here's Marshall. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Gafford up top. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
And he lobs it up top! And the dunk by Gafford.
Perhaps no better target in the alley-oop than Daniel Gafford. Finish it, young sir.
MP outside. Six on the shot clock, and the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. We see a ton of teams shooting more and more threes nowadays. Here are the best in that department. The Warriors, number 1.
Having the shooters they have, the best three-point shooting team in the league, it opens up the whole court by stretching the defense out.
Green's checked in for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Jackson Davis. Outside Hardaway. Here's the pick. Unloads. It's rebounded by Golden State.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Back to MP. Soft touch off the glass. MP's got 22 points.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
To the middle. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Green, the pass to Curry. Hardaway against MP. Shakes him. And the layup is good. He's got 24.
Defense has to know this. MP, if he gets space inside, he will finish.
Down low. Fades away. And that one's good. Davis.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
MP getting it done for the Warriors. He's been lighting it up tonight. 24 points. We'll be right back after this word.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race.
These young fellas have been hot. Usually, I'd say it's too soon to tell much, but right now, they're balling.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Golden State Warriors. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the court right now for Dallas, we've got Davis. Tim Hardaway is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Najee Marshall, and it's Gafford in at the 5. Outside Davis. Back to Irving. Shoots over Curry. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving, one of the outstanding mid-range shooters. This guy legit 3-level.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area, huh?
To the inside. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Daniel Gafford is a vertical threat at the cup. Look out below.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And now the league leaders in scoring. MP, number 1.
He's the guy every defense fears. Can't even slow him down right now.
The Warriors lead by 19. Back to Podziemski. Pass to MP. Banked it in off the glass. MP's got 6 here in the quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Mavericks trail by 21. Inside. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
On the wing, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Boy, you love to see the lift Draymond Green gets on these dunks. Once he's established, forget about it.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Gafford. Now here's Hardaway. Offensive board. Irving. He's off on the layup.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
MP outside. Outside Kuminga. Back to MP. Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 32 points in the game.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Irving, the pass to Gafford. Oh, there's the alley! And finished off by Davis.
And you love how effortless Davis makes this look, rising up for an alley-oop like it's nothing.
MP right side. Misses the layup.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Irving, no good. And so MP will bring it up for Golden State. Gafford grabs the miss.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Back to Marshall. To the paint. And the dunk by Gafford.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
The Warriors lead by 19. MP outside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Now Irving. He has 6. And Gafford gets it to go on the assist from Irving. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
To the middle. Here's MP. Shots blocked. And they'll get another chance. And that's good. Off the glass that time. MP's got 36 points.
You have to be willing to take the mid-range, folks. It makes your game that much more dynamic. MP showing you he's got that.
Outside Irving. Outside for Davis. Outside Hardaway. Counted from distance. Hardaway's got 8. And so it's the Golden State Warriors, feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. Steve Kerr with some words for his player.
All right, great pace, great energy. Keep throwing the ball ahead. You guys are just making the simple pass. It's good stuff.
Urging his team to keep pushing the break. Coach Steve Kerr.
And Coach Kerr loves the energy right now. He's all about having the pace in his favor.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Brandon Pajemski out there with Trace Jackson Davis. Then it's Bones Highland. Then it's MP. And it's Diabate in at the 5. That's the Warriors 5. Back to MP. Chalk up 2 there. MP's got 38 points.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Pass to Christie. And technology, always a conversation, Doris. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players union.
Yeah, you know, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is, What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information, resting heart rate variability? What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and tip times, et cetera, cross-country travel. When you're investing millions into your players, you're trying to take the best care you can of them, and some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them.
Buries it from three. MP's got 41.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Irving for three. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got his 6th rebound on the night.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
From deep, MP sinks the tray. MP's got 44.
He's always ready to take the shot. MP got it away quick.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And some changes here for the Warriors. Healds checked in for Pajemski. And the Warriors call time here. 1:52 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Well, Doris, with so many franchises, the star player has a lot of sway.
Well, it's me, BA. So much of this speaks to which star are we talking about? If you take someone like Stephen Curry, who historically has welcomed other stars to play alongside him, or has at moments in his career had to elevate young players who maybe have to play through some mistakes, he welcomes both. It depends on the star we're talking about.
Count it.
Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No one going to make it easy on the interior.
Mavericks trail by 21.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Warriors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, BA, this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
There's 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. And it's Washington missing. And so it's Highland who brings up the ball for Golden State. And here's MP. That one falls. MP's got 48.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Let's go with a 3. Good. He hits again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Here's Hardy. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long and good night, everyone.